Okay, so let's get in. As you know, let me open up the Figma design. Starting from this stream until next month, basically, we're going to be building this app in Flutter. So we already built this in Swift UI. And for this stream, basically for this series, we're gonna build all of this with Flutter instead. So let's check out the app. Give me a minute. Let's check out the app. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play the actual prototype so you see it better. It's an expense tracking app. An ordinary, nothing complicated expense tracking app. The design, I'm gonna say it even like at the very beginning, the design is outdated because we don't support multiple currencies. That was the third dimension within our charts. So we decided to basically give it up. No multiple currencies. We'll just stick with USDs for the time being because we want to ship basically an MVP 0. We don't want to do, you know, like version 2 right immediately. So we have the expenses screen. There's a list of the expenses and there's a total for that week. I'm going to try to open the simulator. Let's see if it's still installed here, the Swift UI version, the actual app that we did last month. And you know, that would be the end design. Okay, booting up, there we go. Let's see. It's not really a test app, I think. No, this one is a React Native one. We're gonna be doing that. And this is a demo Flutter app that I tried doing, but actually did nothing. Okay, we don't have it. That's all right. Basically, this is the expenses screen. As we add our expenses, they pile up here. And we can filter them either from this week or like from this month or this year, potentially, whoever needs to see all the expenses they did in year. But yeah, it's an option, right? Then we go to the reports screen or like reports page. Right here we can also see the same lists, but we can filter them. Yeah, we don't have it here. We can filter that by week, not day in this case, by week, month and a year. So for example, this is the weekly view. We can see that it's from Monday until Sunday. If it's a monthly view, it's going to be all of the days within that month. And if it's a yearly view, it's going to be all the months. So there will be like 12 columns as part of the chart, like 12 bars. And there's a little, as you can see, there's a little agenda or like legend, sorry. There's a little legend below it, so you can see the percentages of your expenses. And as I mentioned, the lists. There is the add expense screen. We can type in the amount, the currency. The currency is gone right now, I think. I need to check. The recurrence, if it's like a non or if it's a daily recurrence, right? If I'm getting coffee from the same place, same coffee place every morning, I'll just add that as a recurrent expense, or like a monthly for bills, yearly for subscriptions, etc. What is the date? You can leave a note. I bought jeans, for example. And then you pick the category of your expense. And inside of the settings screen, we have the erase data, which will basically just wipe everything. And we have a categories sub-screen where we can create all of the categories that we want to track, right? Hobbies, bills, gas, groceries, subscriptions, etc. These are the ones that show up here in the add screen. So this is what we're going to be building. I have nothing right now. I don't even have a GitHub repo. We're gonna start from the very beginning. I don't think we're gonna need the UI design right now, so I'll just like close it. And we can get into Warp and we can actually start creating our project. So let's see. How do we start? I know there was, let's see, Flutter help. I've installed Flutter. I've added the binary's location to the path, so I'm able to do this. Flutter create and the output directory. Create a new Flutter project within the specified directory. There we go. So we'll do Flutter create. Can you actually see this? Yeah. Flutter create expense tracker. Or no, it was like goodbye money. That was the app. The name of the app. It was goodbye money. Flutter create goodbye money. I guess that's signing iOS. Yeah, it's not a valid Dart package name. Okay, so I guess we'll do com.nikoloflazar.goodbyemoney. How about this? That's nice. You know what? Let's boot up. Let's boot up Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna close all of this and let's try to use the... There we go, new project. Yeah, let's try to use this actually. We're gonna create a new application. Create, select a folder to go. Okay, I'm gonna select a folder. Goodbye money. Okay, we're gonna be in here. So that's like not actually in the test app. No. Let's go back one level. Projects, Flutter, and I'm gonna create... This is a test app, and then we... Okay, yeah, it's basically just Flutter. We're not gonna create. It's going to create a folder for us. There we go. Goodbye money. Yes, I do. And now it's supposed to scaffold everything. Oh, okay, goodbye money is not a valid Dart package name. Maybe it's the dash. You know, maybe it's the... Let's see. Did it create? No, it didn't actually create it. Let's try it without Flutter. There's the folder. Goodbye. Wait. Underscores. Goodbye underscore money. Let's try that instead. Flutter.create. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me just bump up the font a bit. Now it's like way too big. I'm gonna put it to 18 and see if... Much better, yeah. Okay. I have an extension for Flutter already installed. So if I hit F5, it's going to launch. Oh, it's going to launch in macOS. Okay. I believe we only want Android and iOS. Or at least we want to preview Android and iOS. So I need to find a way to configure this. Where is it? To configure the actual... Yeah, we don't want to... Yeah, it's cool. We have a Mac application right now. But no, actually, we don't want to preview our app in macOS. But rather than macOS, let's see. Let's actually check out. We're gonna do VS Code Flutter open in... Oh, what are you doing? Open in iOS simulator. Flutter, okay. Command palettes. Flutter launch emulator. Flutter. Change, is that? No, that's not it. Flutter. Select device. Start, yeah, actually, yeah. Start the simulator. There we go. There we go. Let me put this here. So we have everything looking nice and tidy. And probably now is the time where I'll do select device, iPhone 14. And if I run this now, it should run on the simulator. How's it going, by the way? Y'all good? Oops. Okay, we are running Xcode build right now. There we go. We should see the counter app. Still. Let's see. What's that about? Okay, Xcode build is done. Let's check out the Flutter extension. Okay, it doesn't seem to. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, it needed some time to think about what it's doing. Okay, we're gonna ditch the inspector for the time being, but yeah, basically here is our app. We can click on this button and the counter is gonna go up. Nice. Okay, so we need to start setting up the app, right? And as I was reading, for example, about the styling of Flutter apps, and do we need to use material, the material package, because there's also Cupertino, if I'm not wrong, but the Cupertino actually uses the material one, but it's, people claim that there are some bugs, so it's better off with, you know, with just material, but basically dematerialize your components. So I guess we'll do that. We'll take that approach. We'll listen to the pros. And okay, we got that done. I'm still not sure. There's a theming concept in Flutter that we can do like a theme object as the first child of the app, which will be an inheritable or inherited widget. So all of the components can, you know, go dip into the theme and basically get the colors and everything. So that's cool. We'll probably do that. Right now we only have the app, my app, which is a widget itself. Yeah, by the way, everything is a widget in Flutter. Your whole app is a widget, and this little 8 that you see here, that's also a widget. So everything is a widget. Flutter has for example, a modern approach to building UIs, and that's just by componentizing or like compositing widgets together, right? There is no other, there's like no second concept other than widgets. Everything's a widget, and you can nest widgets within, you know, each other, and that's how you build UIs. So my app is a widget. This is basically a constructor, and every widget has a build method that we need to overwrite. Other than the build, there's nothing else, as you can see. So let's dip in. We also get the build context, and the build context is interesting because that's how we can request or like to access data that comes from inherited widgets as well, through the build context. Here's the title, Flutter demo. There's also a homepage. What if we change this to expense tracker? Okay, it didn't change here. What if we reload or restart? Maybe that's not it. Okay, I don't know what this title is. One line description used by a device to identify the app for the user. Snapshot. Okay, yeah, it's probably. The name is Goodbye Money. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll circle back. But here's the theme data. This is the theme of your application. Try running the application with Flutter Run. You'll see the application has a blue toolbar. Then, without quitting the app, try changing the primary swatch color to green, and then invoke hot reloads. Let's try that. Nice, and it's pretty fast. I'm gonna say it really is fast. Sweet, we're gonna need this. Hot reload in Flutter IDE. Okay. Notice the counter didn't reset back to 0. The application is not restarted. Okay, but if we go to 7 and then pick orange, yeah, it's still there. Okay, cool, nice. Okay, we understood, so let's get rid of that thing. There we go. So this is the theme. I bet we can add a lot of stuff to this theme data, and then, for example, from within our app we can use the context to get the primary swatch color, for example. But yeah, here's the my homepage, Flutter demo homepage. If I do expense tracker right here, we should see a change. There we go, nice. I'm not sure what this was, but we'll just ignore it for now. Here's the homepage, or like my homepage. There's the title, right? As you can see, we are using the my homepage right here. It's a const because it's a constant value. It's not a constant variable. We figured that one out in last week. That means the value is not gonna change for the home. So that's cool. And here's the title as an argument, right? So we are passing that title over to the actual constructor of the stateful widgets. This widget is the home page of your application. It is stateful, meaning that it has a state. Yeah, stateful widgets. There's also stateless widgets, and as I mentioned, inherited widgets, which we'll talk about them later. Okay, it has a state object defined below that contains fields that affect how it looks. This class is the configuration for the state. It holds the values, in this case the title, provided by the parents, in this case it's the app widget, and used by the build method of the state. Fields in the widget subclass are always marked final. Fields in the widget subclass are always marked final. So we have the final string title right here. That's how we actually define it. This is how we set that. And because we are in the stateful widgets class, we also have to mark it as final. Then there's a create state method that we actually overwrite. It returns a state of my home page, which is a reference to this class itself, to the class itself. And it returns something that starts with an underscore, which, as I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, that was a private... Is that a class? It's a class. It can't be a private. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a class. And this is where we define the UI, basically. This is just to hold the state, right? So let's get rid of this right now. So clean it up a little bit. There we go. So create state, it returns a new instance of our UI class. That's how I'd like to, distinguish these two. This is the state class. This is the UI class. And it extends the states of my home page. Right, so within this class, basically this is where we define the state, and then we extend this state so we can access that. There we go. Now we have an integer counter. There is a function called increment counter that calls the set state. Now this is interesting. It calls the set state. Yeah, so it's a method that comes, I believe, from the state class. Okay. This call to set state tells the Flutter framework that something has changed in this state, which causes it to rerun the build method below so that the display can reflect the updated values. if we changed counter without calling setState, then the build method would not be called again. And so nothing will appear to happen. Exactly. So basically, it's just like React. We call the setState and then the component re-renders. And then we can see those changes on the screen. Same thing here. And I like that. It looks familiar. There's the build method again. We actually saw the build methods up here when we defined my app, like the basically the top level app instance. This method is rerun every time the setState is called, for instance, as done by the increment counter method above. The Flutter framework has been optimized to make rerunning build methods fast, so that you can just rebuild anything that needs updating rather than having to individually change instances of widgets. That's good to know. So it basically has like a reconciliation engine. There we go. So now we return a scaffold, and I think a scaffold is this basically, like the whole app. There's the app bar, there's the body, there's the floating action button at the bottom right here. Maybe we can use that like to switch things up a little bit. Maybe we can use the plus to actually submit an expense rather than having a separate screen for that. We'll see. We'll keep it for now. But there's the app bar. Here we take the value from the my homepage object that was created by the app.build method and use it to set our app bar title. There is a widget called text, which is just a simple widget, right? And then we pass widget.title. And what is the widgets? This is the widgets, right? We're basically passing a prop to the my homepage widget. We keep it in memory here. Then we can access it like so. Okay, nice. Do we have like typings, like autocomplete? We do. Sweet. Created by the app build method, use it to set our app bar title. Nice. Okay, and then we have the body right here. These are comments, by the way. It just tells you where you like what is this closing parentheses right here. It's from the extension. It's not like I can't really delete this, but I really like the touch of it, because yeah, these layouts could get lengthy. So you don't have to like scroll up to find where you are and what's this closing parenthesis. You'll just immediately see it here. There we go. This is the body now, and the body is basically below the application bar up until the bottom. The body consists of a center as a topmost widget. Center is a layout widget. It takes a single child and positions it in the middle of the parents. Okay, so both vertically and horizontally. And then the child of this center component is a column. Now, column is also a layout widget. It takes a list of children and arranges them vertically. So like a V-stack in SwiftUI, for example. By default, it sizes itself to fit its children horizontally and tries to be as tall as its parents. So I would expect this column to be yay in width and like, where are we? And this much in height without these sides, right? Because it says it's fitting the children horizontally. That means how wide the children are, the column is going to be as well, but tries to be as tall as its parent, right? So it uses up all the vertical height space, but it only takes as much space it needs horizontally. Good to know. Good to know. Invoke debug painting. Press P in the console. Choose the toggle debug paint action from the Flutter inspector. Okay. To see the wireframe for each widget. Nice. We're actually gonna do that. There is a thing called DevTools. or like the Flutter inspector that allows us to actually preview our widgets. So here is the column. Let's see where that might be. Borders, where the element repaints, and it's not that. These are the guidelines. Okay, there we go. We kind of see that, you know, the column is not as wide as the parents. Yeah. But we can also even click it. There we go. This is the text. This is the column. And this is the different texts. Yeah. I actually like this. This is decent. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. Thought it was gone. Okay, we got that as well. Nice going. Column has various properties to control how it sizes itself and how it positions its children. Here we use the main axis alignment to center the children vertically. So basically vertically. Probably because for the column, the main axis is the y-axis. And if there is an alternative, like the opposite of column, I guess that would be row. The main axis would be the x-axis. But we'll see. We'll see. Center the children vertically. The main axis here is the vertical axis because columns are vertical. See? Damn, I haven't even read this. Vertical, the cross axis would be horizontal. Okay, so there's the main axis and it's not the other axis, it's the cross axis. So if we do cross axis alignment, there we go, center. Oh, okay, wait a minute. There's like two things right here. There's the main axis alignment here. There's also the property here. So maybe there's like cross axis alignment. So should I write this both? Okay, something happened now. But yeah, it's basically horizontally. Yeah, we're basically aligning the children horizontally, as you can see here. They were horizontal still, but yeah, maybe we'll just like stick with main unless we want to center something else, because when we're in column, it's still gonna be centered. Yeah, but now we know that we also have like a cross axis. Okay, then the children, and this supports a list of like multiple children. We provide an array of stuff, but then also we cast it as a widget array. So here's the text. You have pushed the button this many times, and then there's another text, and now they're, you know, one above the other because we. Oh man, this is broken. Let me just try to. There we go. Yeah, because we're in a column, it's vertical, so then like one next to another. Let's actually try to use a row. I guess it's row. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we have horizontal layout, right? We have the text and the text. Let's go back to column. Sweet. Then we pass the counter, and then we also do some styling. Now check this out, theme.off. I actually read about this. This is an interesting thing. Let me just zoom in. Basically, we can do context dot find inherited widget of exact type. That was like the API for this for that, and we can pass the inherited theme widget, right? And we have that at the top. And then we can obtain the theme from the inherited theme and basically return it, right? But Google also suggests building these static off methods that do that internally. And I believe we'll get to this point later. We'll definitely get to this point later, because we do want to have some sorts of, you know, basically holding data for our app. But yeah, right now this is like a shorthand way of grabbing the theme, dipping into the text theme, and just getting the headline for. If we try to change this, then the 7 right here should change its size. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's actually try 6. It's smaller, so it's like H6. If we try 1, it's like H1. That is the title, so it should be, yeah, very big. This is even better. Like I like how this looks, right? But that's pretty much it. And now we can see that even though we don't define the text theme, we only do what? The primary swatch, right? We can see that we're basically extending some default theme, right? We're not providing everything from scratch. We just say the primary swatch is going to be the orange color. If I try to remove the primary swatch, it should function well. It should function well. Yeah, blue is a default one. Blue is a default one, so that's why we're here. Nice, nice. So I guess we can like bring our own colors. Blue, gray. What is that? Blue, gray. Okay, nice. But yeah, that's basically how you can dip into the theme.off, and you pass the build context that we have here from the build method, and then the theme's all yours. Grab whatever you want. All right, sweet. And then we have the floating action button. This thing is always like the floating action button. It's not part of the body, but it's recognized because we're using the scaffold. So probably scaffold. Yeah, there we go. It's basically accepting the floating action button. Right? You can pass a floating action button. The scaffold will know where to put it. Right here. There's also a location, right? Let's check that out. So if we do, now this is a comment. If we do floating action button location, what would that be? Floating action button location, center float, so it should be at the center of and bottom center. Correct. There we go. Okay. Nice. But I guess people expect it to be on the center top. No, that is terrible. Mini center docked. What about center docked without being mini? It looks the same to me. Doesn't matter. Okay, you know, we'll keep it here. I believe this is, you know, it's easiest to actually use it. Besides, we're gonna be putting a tab bar at the bottom, so we can actually keep it there at the center. Okay. All right, I think we got it. Like we went through the you know, the main page. Basically, we saw how we can, you know, basically, what am I saying? We can easily construct our UIs by nesting the widgets one into the other, right? Nice. Okay, let's try to bring in a tab bar, and for that I'm gonna need to open the doc sites. So let's see. Deployment references, docs, DevTools cookbook. Maybe it's the cookbook. Yeah, design. Okay, let's see. Add a drawer to a screen, snack bar. Use a custom font. Use themes to share colors and font styles. We already do that. Work with tabs. Yes, we want to work with tabs. Building a Cupertino app with Flutter. We're going to use the material one. We'll just try to, yeah. We need to create a tab controller. For tabs to work, we need to keep the selected tab and the content sections in sync. This is the job of the tab controller. Either create a tab controller manually or automatically by using default tab controller widgets. Okay. Using the default is the simplest option. It creates the tab controller and makes it available to all descendant widgets. And what was that? Yo, Andre, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, check it out. New drip. And being available to all of the descendant widgets meant that the default tab controller is an inherited widget, right? So just like the theme. So let's actually try that, you know. Let's actually get this. Here's the home page. Where is the point where we want to cut? I believe here. We're not gonna need the counter. We'll just remove that. Here is the scaffold, but instead of returning the scaffold, we'll just return. Wait, what was the return? Directly, okay. Return a default tab controller. What's wrong now? Okay, it's at the top of the material app. Okay, so let's bring this back right here. Like so. Here's the material app, right? The home is actually that. Dude, I really like it, you know. It's pretty chill. It's a familiar way. It has a familiar way of, you know, making UIs. And Dart is not really far away from what we're used to, honestly. Okay, there's the warning. Prefer const with constant constructors. So I need to do a const tab controller right here. Okay, we're probably not gonna see anything. Second step, create the tabs. There is the default tab controller. When a tab is selected, it needs to display content. You can create tabs using the tab bar widget. In this example, create a tab bar with 3 tab widgets and place it within the app bar. No, we don't want to place it within the app bar. yeah, this is hometown, man. Xcode is something else. All right, so we don't actually want to place it within the app bar. I would expect the tabs to be at the bottom. I'm not sure why Android's tabs are like at the top. It feels weird. They're more accessible if they're at the bottom, so we'll just keep it at the bottom. We're not gonna add them to the actual app bar. So there we go. We have the home right here. Then we have the child as the scaffold right here. And we had there's the scaffold. We had the app bar right here. You know what? Maybe we should like get rid of all of this stuff. Basically, we can always refer back to the actual starter code. So we are starting from scratch. Here is our scaffold. We're going to literally scaffold the app from the beginning. We're not going to be using the app bar. No. Inside of here, we want to do. We do want to have an app bar because that is like the title at the top. So we'll keep this. We'll just steal it from there. Here's the app bar. Okay. What's wrong with this now? Body. And I'll just say text. Hey. The constructor being called isn't the const constructor. Removing the const from the constructor invocation. This thing right here, is that what it's trying to... This is the title. Let's just say expenses. And this needs to be const, right? Okay, I'm gonna need some time to like get used to this. There we go. We have the expenses. Then we have a single text called hey. We need to create the tabs now. Wait, there's a bottom as well. Dude, what is... Let me just grab this and actually see what gets rendered. Whoa, okay. No, I'm sorry. We're not gonna play like that. No. Here's the body. Tab. How do I... Hey, don't tell me like that we can't actually have that. What is this? It needs to be a single widget. No. What is there, like a footer if there's a bottom sheet, background color, bottom navigation bar? Wait, is that the thing? Like we can use the top bar as a bottom navigation bar? No. By the way, check out the icons. They're like, the icons are here as well. Crazy. Okay. There's the content for each child. Tab, tab, tab. There's the icon. And then there's the body. Huh. This is what it's supposed to look like. But again, I don't want the tabs to be at the top. It does, yeah, it's very clean. Let's see. Flutter top bar bottom, not actually up bar. Yes, please. Just, we want it classic. We want it at the bottom. Bottom of the screen. Yeah. Bottom navigation bar. Okay. Bottom navigation bar item. And then like that's about it. Showing a selection of items. Currently selected index, and then on tab is the new. Okay. And then what? Displaying the page of the selected item. Here are the pages. Okay. There's the body, and there's the top. Okay, I guess we can like work with this. Let's actually try it out. Bottom navigation bar. We kind of started building it like this. Unfortunately, this is not gonna be using a top bar. There we go. There we go. So now we can create, you know, we can create the rest of the stuff, but this is not an actual top bar. But you are responsible for managing the body. Okay, so we are in a stateless widget. We cannot actually do this. We need to be in a stateful widget because this changes the state and we want everything to re-render. So, no. I don't know. Let's like try. Let's see. Selected index. Let's set it to 0. Now let's do on item tab. There we go. Yeah. Set state. We need to be in a stateful widget. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is the state of something else. We'll create class. What is the blinking animation and font that you're using? I love how they both look. What is you mean the VS Code? Yeah, check this out. We have the, was it the cursor? Yeah. The cursor blinking is set to expand and the cursor style is set to line thin. The font is just SF Mono or San Francisco Mono. You can download this from Apple's websites. And you probably like it so much because I've also bumped up the line height. So it's like 42 while my font size is at 18. You know, it's like much spaced out. All right, so let's actually try this. My app state extends stateful widget. Was that the thing? Const my app state pass no. How did we actually build this? This dot fun? No. I mean, it is fun, but it's not that one. Let's go back here. How did we create stateful widgets? Oh man. Give me state, give me state. Flutter stateful widgets. Maybe we shouldn't have deleted all the codes. There we go. So there's the yellow bird class that extends the stateful with super.key. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, super.key, just like pass the key, no worry. And then there is the create state, like an override of the build method. And it's not gonna be a yellow bird right now. It's gonna be a my app. Create stat, it returns my app. I'm gonna follow that with an underscore. And the state is going to be the my app state, but you know what? I'll remove state from the actual name. And we'll just keep this my app. This is my app. Now, we probably don't want that. Oh. I believe this is an error. Or my app is not a subtype of type stateless widget in type. Okay, check this out. Now this needs to be stateless. Okay, you know, I feel like we wanna start branching out. I don't want to work in a single file. So here's what we're going to do. This is the app. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to keep this as a stateless widget, right? There you go. Just like build it. What you mean? Oh, okay. There is no constructor. So const my app. It just has super.key. So it sets the key. Now this is happy. Sweet. There's the build material app. We can define the theme right here. We can even like define it somewhere else. And then we have the home. And this is what we actually need to extract from here. We don't actually want that. There's a tab controller up to this, right? So we'll just add a text right now, just so we can have any. Ooh, there we go. Nice. But let's try to creating a new file and call this tabs.dart. I don't know. And now let's actually try doing the tabs. So class tabs controller extends, and this is going to be the stateful widgets. So we're gonna keep some things inside. There we go. Not like this. I don't like. What is this? Super.key. That's the. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, I believe I need to import this in order for that to work, or what is it? Yeah, that's. There we go. Stateful widget. Now we have the state. Create state is this state, and this is not. It's not existing anymore. Not yet. So we'll do class. There we go. Extends state of our tabs controller. So we'll just do this. Constructor. So const super key. Is it going to be with a key? No, it's probably not going to be with a key. So okay, what did we have here? Okay, there is no constructor right here, but it needs a build. So let's try overrides. We need to return a widget. We'll call this the build method. Build context. We'll grab the context inside, and we'll just return. No, let's go back and then just get this. Just get that and return that instead. Okay, how about that? There's a controller. Okay. Expected to find a. Okay, there we go. Okay. State. create. Okay, so we want to do a state of tabs controller create state. Yeah, return that. Okay, there we go. So can we use that right here? Right, this is a stateless widget. This is a stateful widget. This controls. Let's see. We're gonna do selected index. We also want to do the on tap. Was it function or like fun? How did we do functions in Dart? Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Void. It's the return type. Okay. On item tabbed, selected index. That's it. Right. There we go. Here is the stateful widget. Now we have something else like this, the child and the color, for example, and these are final. And by accessing it widget dot, we can access them. But then we also have a set state which is inside, and we actually want to do that. We don't want to go out. Is not used. Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We have these, right? Bottom navigation bar item. Let's go back now and actually see how we can. There we go. Current index on the navigation bar, and then there's on tab. So on the navigation bar itself, aside from the items that we provide, we want to do current index and set that to the selected index, and also do the on tab and set that to the on item tabbed. Okay, on item tab that we defined. Okay. So, expenses, and now let's just like display the selected index to see if we, what is this now? It's probably not gonna be constant. Is that it? Yeah. Just text, because it changes, okay? So let's try replacing the text with our component. And that was the tabs controller. There we go. See, I love this. I actually love this. You know, I'm gonna say it. I actually love this because it worked just as I expected it to work. This is what a good framework looks like. I have zero, like this is my first time building a Flutter app. That's about it. I would expect something to work in a certain way, and it does. Now I'm happy. Yeah. Now I'm pretty happy. Let's go. Let's continue. We got this done. You know what? Let's just like, let's keep that here. Let's do this instead. Oh, all right. You know better than me. Okay, we are done with the main.dart. We can go here in the tabs now and actually start, you know, setting up our screens and our things at the bottom right here. Oh man, you know what? Let me boot up Xcode. I'm gonna install the old app, the Swift UI one. Goodbye Money, there we go. I'm going to run the Goodbye Money app on this guy right here on the simulator, just so we can see, you know, how the icons look like, and etc, etc. We're gonna be using this code a lot. It's not the same programming language, but I've built some cool utilities. Where we go? There we go. Like expenses, filter the expenses in period, etc, etc. So we're gonna be using these. We're gonna be stealing these and then like trying to, you know, optimize that for Dart instead, not Swift in this case. We're gonna have problems, but you know, we already got basically the overall logic. Okay, let's check it out now. Come on now. Let's go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop this right now and quit it. We'll just use this as a reference, right? Can I like duplicate this? Like have another, yeah, just like forget it. All right, we have an icon something like this, which SF symbols. Where was the? Let me try to find the app. There was like an app that contained all of the icons. How do I not have that? That is weird. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I have it like on my other laptop. All right, yeah. Doesn't matter. Let's just like download it and install it. This is an app that contains all of the icons that come with iOS, you know. So these are like pre-built, and I use this app to find the name of the icon that I want to use, right? So you'll see. Let me just like install this. Oh, come on. I'm gonna like install this away from the streaming screen. We'll open it up and we'll try to find all of these icons again. Okay, SF symbols. There we go. Here's the app. We're gonna try to search for expenses. No list. No out. I think I saw that one somewhere in the. Yeah, there we go. Tray. We have. Yeah, there we go. Tray and arrow up fill. That is the icon, right? Yeah. Tray and arrow up fill. Let's actually try and see if they come with it, you know? There we go. Icons dot tray. No. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe these are actually material icons. Right? Because it's material. Not material UI, but material icons. Is this the website? No. Material IO. Okay, this is the material design. System icons. Where was the link? Like, where was the website where I can search for these? Android, iOS, Flutter, components. Icon. Let's search for icon. Material IO / icons. Oh, nice. It's on Google Fonts. Nice. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Tray. No. Money. We want an icon that indicates we'll buy money, basically. We're spending money in this case. Spend. Out. Money out. Stuff in. Oh man, I have so not worked with Material UI previously. I have no idea how to search these icons. Okay, let's see. Let's search for a box. In box. Okay, it's like something like this, but with the arrow out. Otherwise, I guess we need to do our own icons. Maybe that's actually like not such a bad idea, you know? Because we already have them from the SF symbols. If I search for tray, this is the icon. Yeah, I can copy some stuff, copy image, copy symbol. And what do we get if we copy the symbol? Nothing, okay. Copy image as PNG, SVG. Yeah, we actually have them. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's do Flutter custom icons. Yeah. Shouldn't be that complicated, right? Flutter launcher icons. No, it's not that thing. No. How to generate custom icons in Flutter. Fluttericon.com. Okay. Upload an SVG. Yeah. These are the material ones. Fontalico. Okay. Let's search for tray. Nothing found. Okay. Yeah. We are going to open the SF symbols now and actually get the actual icons. So we're going to save this as an SVG, font size 20. I have no idea what that means, but sure. So this has been saved somewhere. I have no idea where. Desktop? No. Downloads? No. Oh, wait a minute. It's copied. God damn it. SF symbols, get SVG. File exports. File. Exports. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. Documents, no. Let's go to the desktop and just place it there. Okay, so now we wanna go to the desktop. Do we have it? Oh man, nice. You know what? All right, material.io/icons. You win. You win. Give me something, guys. Like, tell me something, like a keyword that I can use. There we go. Paid. Okay. Hey, let's use paid. Let's use paid. Don't hot reload on something that is not visible. There we go. Expenses. We're gonna name this expenses. There we go. We have 3 top bars. We should have 4, but we can use. No, should we like create this as a? Let's actually create that as well. We're not gonna be using the, fab icon. All right, we have reports. We want a chart, some sort of a chart right here. Chart, no. Chart. Add chart. Not necessarily just charts. Come on. Bar charts. Bar chart. Yeah, that's all right. We got reports. We got add and also settings. Decent. We should have 4 now. Whoa. No way. We can actually see them right now. Wait, let's actually run this again from scratch, because we used to have, like, we could see them, now we can't. It's pretty weird. We just changed the icons. Plus we could see the paid one. Oh, we're gonna wait for the Xcode again. Okay. There we go. No, there's like... That's weird. What if we add 3? How is that possible? What if we have 3 but not the last one? Okay. This is so weird. If we have like 4 icons. Oh man. If we have 4, they're white. And we can't actually read anything. You know what? Let's see. There, we do need to do some stuff, basically. Flutter, force, dark mode. Let's actually... Yeah. On all the themes, basically. On all the screens. No. Brightness dark. Theme data. Okay, let's actually see that. Let's go back to the theme. Birdie. Brightness. Dark. Nice. And this is still dumb. Like, check it out. Oh, man. Items. Color? Is that... No, it's not the background color. Why? There has to be... Let's see. Flutter. 4 tab items color. There is the icons. And this is the default one. Okay, it's at the... Really? Indicator color. If we set the indicator color to black, then this little thingy at the bottom will be a black line. No. Oh man, that looks terrible. Ugh. That's not what we want. Top bar theme. Label color, label style, all of these things. Let's check this out. Maybe that's what we're after. But it could be wrong because we don't actually have a top bar, right? Nice one. Material app theme. Top bar theme. Oh, no way, it's inside of the theme, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. See, you should always... What's wrong with this now? Oh, come on, this is the whole documentation. Invalid constants. It's just like use pink and not do anything crazy with. Constant? It's not a constant. No way. Okay, this is like this. Then we have the top bar closed off here. We have the primary color and the accent color. We're just gonna remove these and also remove that. Come on. Borders, indicator. You know what? We don't actually care about the indicator. There's that thing. Now we actually want to close it like so. Okay, there we go. Do we get anything? Nope. Why? Because we're not actually using a top bar. We're actually using a navigation bar. So what if we change these to a navigation bar theme? Yeah. Navigation bar theme. Okay. Child is required, but there's no cross. There's a child. Child and data. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh man. Okay, this is the part where it's not really tab items now. Navigation bar theme. Navigation bar items color. Let's see that. Also, I don't even know why it changed. Selected item bottom navigation bar is a fixed for more. Okay. Haha, nice. Fixed for more than 3 items. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. Fixed. Okay, let's actually wait a minute. That's actually what we might be after. Where is, yeah, there we go. There's the tabs controller. Here's the tab control. We don't actually need the tab controller right now, right? We just need a scaffold. Let's actually kill the controller thingy. Now check this out. Here's the bottom navigation bar. Here are the items. And if we did type equals... No. Bottom navigation bar fixed. Okay. Okay, we actually wanted fixed. Why? Because you can scroll down. Who the hell scrolls tabs, man? Come on. Come on. Okay, this is decent. This is all right. This is decent. What else? Like, what else do we have? Values fixed and shifting. And this is where the issue happens. But I'm not sure if you can like see. They move a little bit. No need to. Just like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Select that icon theme. Select that item color. Okay. Color dot white. And now let's do shifting. No. Colors dot white. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, there's a item color. Unselected item color. Colors dot gray. That's basically the thing. Okay, okay. Well, all right. Yeah, we actually got it. Although this dark style is not as dark as we would like. We want this to be pitch black. Dark is too bright for us. We want like the full, just basically 000. Not gray, but literally. Let's see. Background color. Colors dot black. Nothing happens. Because there's a theme. What about here? There's the scaffolds, right? Let's set the background color here. Okay. Okay, app bar. There we go. Okay. Here's the bottom navigation bar. Nah. I don't know, amber. It's still gray. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Basically we got this done, but that's all right. Okay, so expenses, reports, add and settings. It's, I guess it's a cool effect, you know? And what if we did this as like a fixed? We're still gonna have issues with the bar. You know what? Let's just keep it fixed. We don't actually need this. Oh wait, we do, because the... Because the... Wait a minute, primary swatch. What is that? Let's just keep it blue, because we had it blue in the previous case. And this is not... That's not blue. That's something else. Maybe it's like an accent. Accent color. Colors, it's deprecated. Colors, that's red. Okay, so... See, it's deprecated, but it has effects. What is the replacement? Accent color is deprecated, should not be used. Use color scheme secondary. Okay, it's the secondary. So primary swatch is that. Secondary header color. Really? Really? Color scheme secondary instead. For more info, consult the migration guides. Color scheme. Colors.blue. No, it needs to be an actual color scheme. Yeah. From swatch, copy secondary colors.blue. Not good. Reload. Reload. Nope. It's complaining. It's complaining. Flutter color scheme. Primary color, secondary, tertiary. Theme data.color scheme. Passed as a parameter, or by using brightness and color scheme seed parameters, which are used to generate a scheme with the from seed. Okay, you know, that's we have the brightness, but maybe that's the thing, you know. Maybe we should be using something else, but we need a guide on this. I don't want to just see, you know, I want to see some examples on this. Scheme. No. It's the color scheme class, right? There is a color scheme from seed. Brightness primary on primary, secondary on secondary. All these things. Let's actually try that. Color scheme from seed. The seed color is going to be colors.blue. Oh, now it's too bright. Let's also set the brightness. And the brightness was the brightness thingy. It's either dark or light. Okay. Dot. Dark. No, it's not gonna be dark. Not allowed. I mean, it's pretty much what we want. What if we do brightness dark right now? No, it's, yeah. It is not allowing the color scheme or the brightness. So there's another thing. So I'll just do, you know what? I'll just do brightness equals dark, and we'll figure out how to actually change the color, because I don't want to change, like, I don't want to change it all the time. I don't want to, put an element and then change the color. I want to define it here if it's the secondary and then just use. Well, you know what? Let's just do. Let's actually do that. Accent color colors.blue. We'll just set it as a blue so we can have it here and actually go and read the migration guide. Yeah. Let's actually see. Theme data, accent color, my color. We actually did that and then now it's deprecated, right? Okay. Color scheme is color. This dot color scheme. Copy with secondary, my color. But when we do the color scheme, we also have problems with the brightness, right? So we need to keep that in mind. Color scheme is this. Oh, theme. Sorry, theme dot. We don't have the theme right here. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we actually define it here. So final theme data theme equals theme data. Then when we set the theme, we actually want to do theme dot copy. What is that? Data. Copy with, and then we can do all of these things right here. Right? And then basically say, now the primary swatches. Okay, that it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Color scheme, copy with, and then we can add. There we go. So primary was blue, if I'm not wrong. Secondary. No, wait. This one is for this. This one is for this. I just need a. There we go. Blue and secondary. I have no idea. Let's see. From the constructor. If I remove that, then it's gonna be this. All right, that's about it, right? Let's change this to green and see it reflect. Nice. It actually doesn't. So whatever, you know, the thing that we did made no sense. So let's just roll back. And you know, we can use the accent color. It's gonna complain, will be an outlaw. But that's about it. Yeah. Secondary. We actually set the secondary. It actually didn't reflect that, right? Doesn't matter. Just we'll roll like this. We'll be criminals. We'll keep this as a deprecated. Okay. That was an expensive error fixing, but I believe we can move on. We have the selected index. Now we kind of need to do some conditional rendering based on the index, right? For example, in the body, we have the hey text, but we should keep, sorry, let me put the charger. We should keep like an array of pages and, you know, render that one instead. Let's actually try that. I think I saw an example somewhere on that. Maybe it was like here. There was views. Yeah, there we go. It's a static constant list of widgets, pages, with all the pages inside. Sweet. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so we'll get here. Main and tabs. Now let's create a new folder. We'll call these pages. Why not? And let's call this expenses.dart. The idea is to create some dummy pages. Expenses extends. Oh, sorry, not const, actually class. Stateless widgets. We want to do const expenses, super key, override, widgets, yeah, build, get some build context, and then just return a text that says hello. It's a constant text, and it also needs to import the material package. Now this is the expenses. I'm just gonna copy paste. It's actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just put it like this. I'm gonna copy paste this and name this reports. And basically do the same for all the other pages. Add. Beautiful. And this is settings. Now we got all of these, right? Maybe we can like name them as pages, etc. Static const a list of widgets pages equals our pages. So the first page will be our expenses page. Then we have the reports page. Then we have the add page. Then we have the settings page. And what about it? Const. Okay, constants. Now we have something else too. Widget, sorry. What is that? Expense isn't a class. Try correcting the name to match an existing class. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to get these out now, you know? Yeah, let's see. Dart import from another file. I can just like import it, or like import. Can I import the whole folder basically? Like import. No. Pages. Like import. Oh, god damn it. All right. Add is okay. Expenses. Reports. Add and settings. So now these should not be constant. Now let's roll back the constant. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these are the pages, and what I need to render here is boom, pages from the selected expenses, reports, add, settings. Nice. Now this is just nice. This is just nice. If we have this and we have final string title equals to expenses, can I do this instead? Dot title. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So we got the selected index. We have the pages. And I'll just set the title to be, instead of the selected index, we'll just do pages.title, and all of the pages will have page. No, wasn't that the title? Oh god damn. Okay, let's just like open it up. Title is not a valid. I know, yeah, but what if all of them have the final string? Reports. Now all of them have it. It's not gonna be smart enough, right? We need to like somehow, yeah. because these are instances, and I can do title on this one, I can do title on this one, I can do title on that one, I can do title on that one. But yeah, it's a list of widgets. The widget does not have the title. So how do we merge types? Dart extend type with custom properties. Extension something on something else. We got that thing. It's a widget, but it also has a, let's see, Flutter add property to widget. I don't know, title. Maybe someone else tried it. Title class. This widget thingy, you know, this is the thing that I'm trying to. Do I need to like create a new class? Oh man. Must be initialized. There we go. Now stateless widget. This is a stateless widget, so now I need to like do this. Yeah, I need to. Oh man. I'm gonna remove, like, keep these. Import. Yeah. New folder, types, widgets.dart. We will move the abstract class. From here, we'll place it here. Stateless widget. Now, it also should get the Flutter material thingy. What about this now? Is marked as immutable, but one or more of its instances aren't final. Final use key widget in construct. Instead of late, it needs to be final. Const widget with title super key and super dot title. No. Yeah, okay, yeah, required. There we go. There we go. So we need to import types slash widgets, and now I can do widget with title, and this thing right here, don't override fields, annotate overridden members. There we go. So we need to do override string title. Is that right? Okay, I need to annotate the. All right, then how do I actually do that? Has required parameter. Try an explicit super parameter with this required. So super dot title. And how do we get that? Like final string title? Is that how we should do that? Okay. Don't override fields. I'm not over... Alright. It don't matter. It don't matter. Let's just get the... Let's move on. Let's continue. Need to import the custom widget. I hope this works. I hope I'm not doing this for nothing. So yeah, instead of just like using a type like in TypeScript, we gotta do this. So add, there we go. Add is done. Report. Now I'm gonna like grab this whole block, starting from here, replace this right here, and this is reports. Let's go back to the add, change the title as well, and do the same for settings. Okay, so do we actually... Yeah, we need to also import the types widgets like so. The title is, come on, I'm actually, all right, you know what? What if it's final const? It can be probably final const. Because it's, you know, it's redundant. I need to basically do this right now. Title is expenses. See, it's redundant. We don't actually need this. We don't actually need this. Can I like do like this and don't care about this? Required. Okay, so I am passing that. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So without actually this, like manually setting the title to expenses. There we go. So this way with, yeah, okay, fixed it. Fixed it. We're not gonna be needing this here. I'm gonna move this away and then do super title and set the title to reports. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Settings. Beautiful. Super. Super. Okay, so everything is okay. Let's try to reload. Expenses, reports, add, and settings. Woo! Okay. We got the top bars set up. We have screens, which are in different files, you know, so we don't actually... Yeah, so we don't actually lose ourselves in like a single code. This is cool. Yeah, this is interesting. I wish there was a way, maybe there is a way, but yeah, I wish there was a way to like auto import these, like, man, import it, you know? Let's actually try that. No, okay, there we go. Cupertino, material, and just widgets. Okay, got it. What about the types? Nice. It works. Sweet. I'm going to keep the you know, the third-party ones away from the local ones. It's something that I did in, for example, in React apps, in web projects, basically JavaScript apps. because we still have like packages and stuff like that, I'm gonna keep these separated with an empty line, just so we know, you know, where things are coming from. But check this out. We can also do defer or hide or show. You know, hide actually does this, so I can import widgets.dart without widget with tile. So nice. Okay. Yo, so we got our setup. We can start. Yeah, we can start chipping away screen by screen. But we're gonna do that on Thursday, because we have like 5 minutes until the end of this stream. I had so much fun. Let's go here. Yeah, I had so much fun. Flutter is better than I expected. You know, I like how things are being done. We might have stumbled upon 1 or 2 things, but I think that's because I'm like rushing into building this app. It has nothing to do with the, you know, how with the quality of the framework. The framework is crazy good. I like it so far, you know. It's just I'm not well educated on Flutter right now. I don't have a clue. You know, I was thinking that, for example, the tab bar at the bottom, it's not actually a tab bar, it's a navigation bar. The tab bar is at the top. So these are, you know, the nomenclature, or like you know, namings and stuff like that I need to learn. And when I do, I'll be more efficient in Flutter. But yeah, overall, I liked this episode. I liked getting into Flutter. I think it's a cool framework. We got the, you know, the navigation bar, not the tab bar, the navigation bar. We got the navigation bar set up in like less than 2 hours. We look into the theme. I believe I need to read a lot about the theme in order to set everything up and like actually paint the bottom of the navigation bar as well. But yeah, so far everything looks okay. We managed to set up the top level navigation. We just gotta roll now. Yeah, Andre, I think it's gonna be a cool series. It's gonna be a cool series. All right, so take care, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. See you all on Thursday at the same time, 7 p.m. CET. Yeah, I don't know. Just like same time. All right, take care. Bye bye.